Prime IV Delray Beach helps you feel better, look better, and perform better with IV vitamin therapy. Each of our IV drips is the equivalent of 2.5 gallons of hydration and a custom blended mix of vitamins designed to help you reach your health goals. The top complaints we address are more energy, better sleep, sports recovery, meaning less soreness when you work out, or a great boost to your immune system. Come in if you're feeling under the weather or to help stave off those nasty bugs if someone's in your house and brought them home. Use the code word SWEET, SWEET, for 20% off any IV treatment now through the end of March 2024. Valid at the Delray Beach location only.
Hey, everybody, it's Andrea with the Sweet and Spicy Podcast. I'm here with my co-host,
Carolina Rush, a.k.a. Spicy.
And we have some guests with us today because we are going to be talking about... Carolina, give us a topic.
We're talking about the differences between the generations, and obviously we're going to try to convince them that Gen X is the best one.
Clearly. And we have Sarah Mears, who is a millennial.
My work bestie.
Thank you. Bestie. And we have Isabel, who is Gen Z, and Carolina's daughter.
Hi.
Hi, honey. We're
Everybody
so happy
knows
to have
Isabel.
You.
Yeah.
Everybody knows her. We're so excited to have you ladies here today. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. I feel very honored to be the first non-family member guest on the podcast.
Yes. Awesome.
That is true. She's the first guest.
Of course, because she's your work bestie. Your
Wow.
work wife.
That's awesome.
I know.
And we're all close at this table, so
Yeah.
It's true.
it's awesome.
Yes. So, like we said, Gen X, Gen Z, and millennials. And it's kind of a topic of conversation because there's so many differences between them. And we were going to do a different topic today and had to pivot.
Yeah, we were going to talk about dating and women from a man's perspective. And, well, they had to cancel last minute. So thank you to Sarah for filling in. And, of course, Isabel. You didn't have a choice, but
Yeah, but
Thank you for being here.
I wanted to be here.
yeah, I know. You've been talking about it for a minute.
Yeah, just a minute.
So one of the things that, I had made some notes and some of the differences that we were going to talk about was the differences in music, the differences in dating, the differences in style of clothing, so on and so forth. And then we were going to do a little thing where we're going to decode the Gen Z lingo because I hear tons of words that I have absolutely no idea what they mean. Our generation, Gen X, actually spoke English.
Okay.
So
Well,
this is going to be interesting.
We were rad.
Yeah, we were rad.
oh my God, I have a whole list, like a list.
Do you?
Yeah,
You
of different
prepared. I like it.
words.
You are your mother's daughter. You prepared.
No, I was forced to prepare.
Oh, well, okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
she's not a planner.
No.
But
I appreciate that. Good job.
and then we're going to put you to a test.
Yes. We have
At the end
a
of the
Gen
show.
X test for you.
Yeah, let's go.
That should be
Let's
funny.
go. Let's go. She's ready.
Yeah, let's get this move on.
So, what is your fashion style as a Gen Z?
Okay, so it basically changes every week. One week something will be popular, and then the next week another thing will. And if you're not wearing something that's popular in that week, like you're not cool.
So what is it? Like one week it's crop tops, which I had a very difficult time accepting for a while.
Yeah, this one took a minute to accept the crop top phases.
Now we're doing Crocs,
Oh
which
yeah,
are so
I love Crocs.
they're awful.
Those have been
We
around
used
for
to
a
wear
while,
Crocs,
though.
but they're making a comeback for
I
some
have
reason.
never worn a pair of Crocs because
Same.
I hate them.
They're terrible. And then
The thing that like everybody's wearing right now is like flare jeans and flare leggings.
I'm okay
Everybody's
with
wearing
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I have
think
flares.
that's
That's
coming
good.
back for everyone.
And quite frankly, we used to wear flares in high school, so it's not new.
Yeah.
They think it's new.
Well, and my dad wore them in the 70s.
exactly.
Is that the Woodstock days?
little
After
after.
Woodstock, right after Woodstock was 69, so right after, like,
My dad was 8. I don't think he participated.
yeah, it was more like disco. Right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know what's popular?
social media, like
What's the main one?
TikTok, or actually like Snapchat.
You're on Snapchat a lot.
Yeah, And yeah, mainly Snapchat because everybody will like post pictures with like outfits that are trending and then
Yeah.
everybody will buy them.
But like, who starts the trends?
Right. So, what a great question.
It's like, okay, so the trends don't really start on Snapchat. It's usually a influencer on TikTok that'll post like with the outfit on and it'll be like linked to a website or a store. And then it'll pop up on everybody's For You page and then everybody will start wearing it.
It's so interesting.
And you don't typically follow all of the trends.
No, they pop up because that's what's trending. Like the video, there'll be a video of an influencer wearing like the flare jeans, for example, for like a company, and then it's an ad that'll pop up on everybody's For You page that has TikTok downloaded.
Right.
So everybody will see it, which makes everybody buy it.
But you're typically in athletic wear
Yeah.
24/7
Yeah.
if you're not in your uniform.
Right. That's unless like we're going.
Did you get
somewhere.
those flare leggings?
I got them, but I wore them.
Because
I've
that's
worn them, like-
athletic wear.
No, I'm talking about like Nike
Oh.
Pros and like an athletic shirt, like gym clothes.
Gotcha.
Is what she lives in.
Yeah.
I mean, I wear
Not
the flare.
athleisure.
Oh, I do wear the flare leggings to the gym.
Oh, what? To the gym?
I guess
think-
it's cool for her generation.
I was going to say,
don't
I
know
think that's
if-
not uncommon right now.
I don't think I'm doing it for a trend. I just like my
Right.
flare leggings and I wear them.
So what was new with your generation, clothing wise, style wise? Did something come out like?
I mean, flare when I was
So
Isabel's age.
I blame the millennials for high-waisted everything.
Hell yeah.
It's terrible.
What?
It is bad.
It is so terrible. Like literally there was a period of time you could not buy clothes that were not high-waisted.
You like low rise?
Not low rise, but mid rise, like where it's not up to your boobs. Like, come on. It's terrible. I don't understand it.
But the older we get, at least me, the older I get, I the less I can wear the low rise and the mid rise.
Hell yeah.
Because you have to cover certain things.
The low rise of like the early 90s were crazy. Let's all admit they were crazy. Like you could see people's, butt cracks and it was too low. That's nuts. And I've even seen those try to make a comeback and people are like, no.
Thank God.
Thank God. Agreed. We can agree on that. Low rise, the real low rise, no.
The whale tail. Did you guys ever
What
do
is
that?
that?
What is a whale tail?
The thong sticking
Yes.
out of the back of the jeans
I
Oh
would not
my
know.
God.
on
Gosh.
purpose.
But now it's almost the opposite with the corset tops in the front and the low, like a little bit where you have that, it's not connected. I also don't. I'm like, what is this? Do you like that look?
No, but I do have I showed you a sweater bodysuit that I do wear to work with high waisted, but the model where I got it from was purposely showing. So it's a bodysuit that goes like very high up on purpose on the sides.
Very 80s, yes.
Yeah, to show your hip bones. But I wear high waisted pants and I wear it to work, but no one knows that that's what it's supposed to be
I see.
because they're not seeing my hips.
Yeah,
out.
I didn't know. I thought it was a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she pulled it down. I was like, oh, very nice. But I think if we were like a size 2, we might like the corset
Yeah.
and that look. I think I don't like it because I can't wear it right now.
I don't know if I was a size 2, if I still would like it. I don't know. It's not my style. But maybe if we were different sizes, it would be different. It's a valid point.
And I think that for some reason, I feel like millennials and Gen Z are very closely connected somehow with a lot of things like music and clothing style. For us, we had like the big hair and the gummy bracelets and the Cavaricis and the big scrunchy socks.
Jelly shoes,
Oh my God, jelly shoes.
neon everything,
And
Swatch watches.
the biker shorts with the different color sides. Those were my favorite. I had them in every color. It was amazing.
And
You would have liked those.
the other thing that we had that was a big thing back then, and now it's back as a trend, is fanny packs.
Those are awful.
No.
And everybody wears them.
absolutely
not
Even
my
men
jam.
wear them now over their shoulder.
I do
It's
kind of
so
think
weird.
they're cute on girls when they wear them across the chest.
It depends on the outfit. I feel
It depends on the outfit. Like I like it with a little tank top, something like that. But the guys that wear them across their waist, absolutely not. I can't do that.
Same.
No.
That's a deal
It
breaker.
depends on the outfit.
It's definitely not a deal breaker.
That's definitely
Dating has enough obligation or obstacles going on that I'm not gonna not be with someone
Well,
for.
wait until you get to our age.
Really?
It changes.
It gets easier to date.
No.
It
don't
gets
think that's
harder to
true.
date, but I think it gets. This is something we talked about. It gets better.
Agreed.
Dating, I think, gets better as you get older. And
Glad to hear it. I have something to look forward to.
Yeah, for a lot of reasons. Maybe we can touch on that later.
So, what do you think of? Have you seen like the styles from your mom and I when we were young, when we were your age?
that's just like that's like a menace. Like
A
that-
menace?
That is not okay.
Not okay?
I don't know who designed those types of clothes, but like
Like, what are you thinking in your mind? Which
they
type
did you
of
guys
clothes?
dirty.
What type of clothes though? What are you thinking?
Like the low rise with like the
The thong sticking out.
I've seen that before.
Well, that was. I never wore like this. I did wear low rise, but not with the thong sticking out.
and you guys wore a lot of hippie stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
In
opposed
high
to
school,
hippie stuff.
I like hippie.
I like
Hippie's
hippie
good.
stuff.
There's a lot of that now. Bohemian is what
Very,
they call it, but it's still hippie.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Yeah.
loved Carolina's prom dress. I'm not being sarcastic.
My prom dress.
You had a prom dress?
The one from Facebook?
No, you sent it in
prom
a group
dress?
text like a year ago. We all sent our prom dresses.
Oh, was it like a hot pink one?
It was, I think it was tube top. It was very cute.
Yeah. Yeah. I had very good taste in clothes back then.
You still do.
Right.
Thanks.
Nice.
That's not.
Oh,
So one thing that I have to say that I think was much better back in the day was the dancing.
Oh my god.
So right now, what you guys do, I don't even know what that is.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think it's like a cross between cheerleading and the robot.
oh.
And we had names for all of our dances.
We have names.
You do?
We have names.
For all of those, they all look the same. They're just a little tiny different version.
There's names.
So ours was like the Cabbage Patch, the robot, the Running Man, the Roger Rabbit,
The lawnmower, the
the lawnmower, the sprinkler.
Didn't you guys
I
have,
don't
like,
ever hear. Sarah, do you know those?
Yes, I know those, but I mean, I guess, but when like Tootsie Roll comes on, like when all those songs come on, I feel like you and I dance the same.
Yeah, I think I know Tootsie Roll. I don't know.
You
what
and
the
I
heck.
dance. You danced like Gen X danced, but not them.
Right.
No.
Gen Z, I don't know what
I
that
was a
is.
cheerleader, but I kept my choreographed dances on the court. But I feel like Gen Z does it for TikTok.
Yeah,
Right.
it's all TikTok dances, and they're all crazy looking, and they all take 2
And
hours
they're
to learn.
so difficult to learn.
Yeah.
I've tried so hard and
No,
I can't do it.
we've done one. I have one in my private TikToks right now.
Yeah, we're not going to show that.
That you and your mom did?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so showing us that later. I cannot wait to
It
see
was
that.
it was right before volleyball. We were going, and it was like a simple one, but it took Mom 30 minutes to get the move down.
Yeah, it took me
It
a
would
long
take
time.
me way longer.
Well, back in the day, it would take me 2 seconds. Now I can't move like I used to. I
Right.
can't remember things like I used to. And it's
Yeah.
much faster now.
Yeah, you do like backflips.
What?
No, I'm
Sounds
kidding.
super dangerous.
No, I'm kidding. It's
But now it's all for social media.
yeah.
Like everything is for
Right.
social media. Back then, we
So, like,
didn't
do
have
you
that.
guys? I don't want you dancing with boys, but do you guys know how to dance with boys
I know how to. Yeah, because we have dances at school.
that are not
That's
choreographed?
slow dancing.
Yeah, we know how to slow dance. That's literally it. We just jump. No, our
Well,
dancing.
then good. We'll keep it to that.
No, wait. At our school dances, all we do is jump, scream, and then when the slow dancing comes on, you find the boy you like or your boyfriend or whatever, and you do like the hand on your waist, and then the hands are, and then
Oh
you
my
just
God.
and then you just like move side to side until the song's over, and then it's just awkward, and you don't talk to them for the rest of the night.
That's actually super cute. I like that. I'm
And
okay
like
with that.
super
That's
reassuring
Great.
as a mom.
Yeah.
That's great.
Perfect.
We love that.
So you don't do any booty dancing with.
I don't know how to
Boys.
booty dancing.
Dirty
That's
dancing.
good.
Bump and grind.
Do you know what dirty dancing is?
Isn't there a song?
Isn't that like
I don't see
tango?
nothing wrong with a little
Is
bit.
dirty dance? Did you hear that? Is dirty dancing like tango?
It's
That's what she
like
just
the
said.
opposite.
It's not tango. Tango is a very specific dance from Argentina.
Another choreographed thing.
I don't know.
It's a
I just know
Latin dance, I
the
think.
hand on your waist, and then that's all. Yeah.
dirty dancing is
We
different.
could leave it like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. That's all you need to know right now.
Well, once I get to 9th grade, homecoming.
Next year, right?
I mean,
So
but it's
exciting.
still going to be all the same people that you're going to dances with now. So how is it going to
There's
evolve?
gonna be like 400 more people. It's
But you think those extra 400 learned how to dance like real people?
better than my school.
Like real people.
I don't know.
And like my school is like there's like barely any kids, rather than like a different middle school that has like 300 kids in just the 8th grade. Mine has 98.
I graduated with 60 people,
Okay, well,
I graduated with 4.
but we knew how to dance with each other.
in 8th grade,
No,
right?
but I'm saying in high school I graduated with 60 people.
Yeah, and then
But just because it's less people,
you were also 18 years old. I mean,
Well, that's when you graduate. You don't start high school when you're 18.
no, I know. So how do you?
I
guys-
had those same amount of people in ninth
You
grade
just
as well.
learn. You'll learn.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say, but no.
So,
But you think this other middle school is learning how to dance differently?
Better than mine. They have. I think they have a better chance of knowing how to dance than mine does.
Got it.
because there's more people.
Yeah.
I don't know that logic
can-
quite
Yeah,
computes.
I don't think so.
No.
The grass
think
is
it's
greener.
just
That's
a
what that it looks
generation.
like. Yeah.
If you guys were in my mind, you'd understand that.
That's true
yeah,
for every aspect of life with everyone.
Yeah, you'd understand my mindset right now.
Okay.
So one topic you brought up was social media.
Yes.
So let's talk about that because we did not have that.
Thank God.
What was our social media? The yellow pages?
Did you guys have free space or
No,
MySpace?
MySpace came out when I was
yeah.
in 10th grade.
I never really
I
did MySpace.
loved MySpace. I
never
got
really
to
did
decorate
it.
my wall. I mean,
Put your
I would-
music up there.
Yes,
I would
music. There's still songs that come on the radio, and I'm like, oh my god, that was my MySpace song.
What was
wish-
it? You remember? I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh no, it was like I went through my first heartbreak and I put up Matchbox 20 Bent, I think it was called, because the beginning says, I don't think I've ever been loved by a hand that's touched me. And I was like, I'm going to show him. And I put it up there. And
Teenage angst.
Yeah. So then his MySpace song was Lollipop. So I think of him every time I hear Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
oh my gosh. I would do anything to have MySpace back.
So one thing I did you ever do this? Did you ever get the binders in school that you would put, I think of this as my first, what's it called? Pinterest.
Social media.
Social media, where you would cut out, it was a vision board, but I would put it in my binders and cut out pictures that I liked of things I wanted and things I thought I would have as an adult and put it in there. I actually just found it the other day and I was like, that's wild.
I don't
didn't
think I
do
did
that?
that.
I always thought I was this is my first Pinterest ever, because we had those clear front binders and you could slide the paper in and make it your own. So
Yeah, I don't think I did that. What I do remember that was corny back then in high school was the you would pass letters to one another and you'd fold the letter
yes,
in a triangle.
yep.
And do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And I think I found a bag 5 years ago between my high school sweetheart and myself that we must have had 150, 200 of them. And I would not get rid of the bag. I wouldn't throw them out. And then finally, I think 5 years ago, I found the bag and I was like, wow, I couldn't even read the letters. Yeah. And I ended up throwing it out. I was
lot
like,
of
okay, it's
past
time.
notes.
Oh, yeah.
Because we didn't have texting. Now they just text or Snapchat,
Yeah.
right? To communicate with your friends, you just
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah,
But don't you really use Snapchat more? No?
Instagram is coming because in high school everybody uses Instagram. There's no Snapchat because Snapchat gets corny and annoying and weird.
You're transitioning.
Right.
Wait, which one's corny?
Snapchat. And in
I
high
know.
school, nowadays in high school, it's all can I have your Instagram rather than can I have your Snap?
Wow.
Really? So
Interesting.
Snap is being phased out. I'm waiting for Facebook to be phased out. I'm getting so tired of Facebook.
Well, the baby boomers have to die off because that's all baby boomers.
Yeah, we have an employee who is 20, a coworker who's 20 years old, and I was like, she said she met someone, and I was like, oh, did you look him up on Facebook? She's like, he's my age. He wouldn't have Facebook.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%.
Wait,
Yeah.
so they don't have Facebook?
No.
No.
Are you serious?
Yes. Like I will look for employees, right, that are applying to Prime IV, and they will not have, if they're younger, they don't have Facebook. 100%.
So what are they using? Instagram?
Yes.
And I can't stand Instagram.
I love
I'm
Instagram.
I'm a fan of
I like
Instagram.
I
Instagram
love
too.
Instagram.
I prefer it over Facebook actually, but I hate Snapchat. So I don't understand it. Like that's probably the Gen X in me. I'm like, why?
No,
It just seems like it's for their
I only
Yeah.
like Snapchat for the filters.
yes,
It's the only thing I use it for.
Why does Instagram not have those filters? Like that
Yes, it
is the
does.
thing. But they're hard to find.
Yeah.
They're harder to find. Like
they're not
Snapchat
like
makes
automatic.
It easy.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I will give Snapchat. They make the filters easy. So if you're listening Instagram, make your filters easier.
I promise you, whenever we're in the car, like on our way to an event or something, Mom's like, can we take a picture on Snapchat? And then I'll pull up one of the funny filters that we use. They're so weird. And then she'll be like, put on like the filter that like makes a centimeter change.
Yeah, I don't like it to be
Of course.
extremely filtered. Because
Right.
everybody knows what you look like. Like if you post, I can't. I'm one of those people that's against that. Like people know what you look like. So if you post a picture
Make it
that
look like
doesn't
you.
look like you,
Especially on a dating app.
right?
That's funny. True.
But also, I feel like people are going to be like, that's not what you look like. Why are you posting that picture?
Yeah.
But some people like those filters. I don't. I like the funny ones that you and I mess around with the horns on the head or
Yeah.
the goggles or whatever.
They do have good
That's
ones.
your favorite one.
No, I have a new favorite.
Oh, you do?
What is it?
It's one with a beard and a top hat kind of thing.
Oh, nice. So, do you have a boyfriend right now?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
just got out of a relationship.
You just got out of one.
But
For the 5th time.
okay,
Oh.
really, Mom? Okay, but I'm I'm not talking to somebody, but like I'm having conversations with a guy.
That's talking.
Yeah,
I was just
Okay.
gonna say conversations aren't talking.
No,
No, what
but-
are they?
So what's
don't
a
know.
step before talking?
Making sure that you both like each other.
Through friends.
Yeah, like me and him were mutual friends. He's actually my recent ex-boyfriend's one of his friends,
Oh,
and they're on the same rugby team and
that's
the same
not
football team.
awkward.
I don't know. It's none of my business.
Okay, fair enough. I like that answer. So how do you find out that he likes you?
You guys will like snap. Okay, so you guys will like snap, which is like just sending like pictures like of your face to each other, and like you'll have like little conversations here and there on that, and then like eventually you'll start posting on your story with just a private story with them on it, nobody else, like videos kind of hinting to them that you like them, and then eventually they'll respond to the story. Y'all will talk about it. I'll admit that you like
All through Snapchat. This is all through Snapchat.
y'all.
Sarah's like cringing over here.
Y'all
Oh my
will-
God.
You guys will admit you like each other, and then you. Have I shown you?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen some of it.
So let's stop right there. I want to hear because I want to hear the differences. So now I want to hear that's how you figure out if somebody likes you and what you do when you first decide, okay, we like each other.
Right.
So Sarah, how do the millennials do it these days? I mean, is it mainly online that you're meeting people? Is that the thing?
I've tried online dating, went on a lot of first online dates, but the only things that ever progressed were people I met organically, usually at a bar, so that would be different for you.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. At a bar or in Cancun or
Specific story, I take it.
oh no, that happens all the time.
The
In
infamous.
Whoa. We don't name names.
We'll bleep it out.
Thank you. But Cancun was also a bar, basically a pool bar. Anyway, but everyone has been out at a bar, and then we exchange numbers. And just text until we hang out again.
And texting, no calls, typically.
I did date someone 12 years older, and he was all about the phone, but
Sarah,
that was it.
Talking on the phone.
Oh my God, 12 years older?
I was 30, so you
That's
can
not a
wait.
lot at our age.
That should be in federal court. That should be.
I was 30 years
Both
old.
adults.
He was graduating when you were in 7th grade.
But she's an
Guess what?
adult
We
and
weren't-
he's an adult.
If I was in 7th grade trying to date him, yes. And I don't think that was the right math, but no.
I've dated somebody 20 years older than me. That goes away once
that's
you're
even more of a kid.
Once you're
That
not a
one-
kid, it goes away. I'm sorry.
No.
It just does.
That one should be in the state court case. That should be on Judge Judy. I'm actually gonna set that up.
You'll get there. I cannot wait for it.
No, the oldest
You'll
I'm
get
going
there.
is 5 years.
So I
Okay,
want to
fair
know,
enough.
for the Gen Z generation,
Right.
when you become boyfriend, girlfriend, is it the boy has to say, will you be my girlfriend? Is that what happens?
Most of the time, oh my God, this cringes me out. But like a year ago in 7th grade, they would do it through the friends. Like his friend would come up to me and he would be like, yo, so Josh wants to ask you out and like wants to know if you'll be his girlfriend. And if you say no, they'll automatically be like, oh, he didn't think you were cute anyways.
So rude.
No, because they fear rejection. Rejection is their biggest fear.
They don't get over that when they're older.
That hurts their ego, especially when they're like, you're a brother to me. Oh my God. They should just know. They should just like leave. But they used to do it through the friends, and that was like so not it.
And so now,
they usually do it through the phone or in person. I got asked in person for almost all of mine, except like 2.
To be their girlfriend.
Yeah, they would be like, no. They wouldn't ask me to be their girlfriend. They would usually ask me if they could be my boyfriend.
can I be your boyfriend?
Yeah, can I be your boyfriend?
Got it. Okay. Semantics.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes like
I mean, I feel like that might be a little more respectful. Like, will you do me the honor of letting me be your boyfriend
No.
instead of will you be my girlfriend because I'm
But now,
all
like
about it.
nowadays, like all guys care about is like not appropriate stuff. Not in my grade, but like when it comes to high school, like I already know this because I know people in high school. They only care about like hooking up and like leaving the next day, and it's just like it's so annoying, and I hate it.
This is news to me. We're going to talk
I
afterwards.
was going to say, that is such a great topic for after this podcast.
Oh my
Can I
gosh.
chime in? Define what hooking up means at
Thank
your
you.
age.
Good call.
Oh, great question.
Like, like making out somewhere.
Making out?
Yeah.
So kissing.
Okay, wait. Christian is 16.
Okay, remember,
No
we have to
names.
be very careful. I mean, I'm not worried about his name, but we have to be very careful what we say. You can't say anything that somebody would not want you to say.
No, it's just he has a different meaning of hooking up.
Okay, so let's talk about your meaning. We're not going to talk about his
Okay.
meaning.
It's like usually it's just like making out or kissing, like just a little peck and then you're done. But usually now it's like making out. It depends on if you guys are dating or not.
Okay.
Cuz you can still hook up with someone that you're dating. Like you could like
Okay, but so for me, the word hookup means sex. So, right. So,
Yes,
you
right.
that is exactly why Janine chimed in because we are very nervous about you saying
Hooking up.
that boys in high school just want to hook up and leave the next day because also sounds super close to having sex.
No. I don't know about well, actually I do know about high school cuz I know Christian's version, but the version we have is just making out usually.
Okay.
All right. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
So my question would be now in the millennials.
What
Do you say, will you be my girlfriend?
Oh,
Is that what happens?
The one who was 12 years older than me said, just checking if we're exclusive. And I was like, yes, I thought so.
I think that's pretty much the same for our generation, right?
Yeah.
For
I mean,
Gen X.
dating is you go out on dates, but you're not exclusive yet. And then you have the conversation at some point that you want to be exclusive, right?
Yeah.
But I know for me, it's hard to date multiple people at once, but
For me, too.
recently done it, but it's hard. And there's a specific reason why. We'll go into that later, but
Right.
as women especially. But that I think that's it for sure.
Yeah. So I thought we would do something a little fun and decode the
Isabel.
Yes.
the Gen Z lingo
I got
because I
you.
hear these words all the time. One of them was Riz. She wouldn't tell me what it was, but she told me I had it. And
I know
so I
what
was
it
like,
is.
it better be a good thing.
It's charisma.
Well, yeah. I mean, I figured that out. I had, when I posted it on Facebook, I had 25 people write the word charisma. I'm like, are you not seeing that everybody else wrote
Wrote this.
charisma?
She also received
get
an
it.
email from a member
Yes.
explaining it to her.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so give us your other ones.
Okay.
We're going to try to figure them out one at a time.
Ick. Do you guys know?
Gross.
What grosses you out, right?
Mid. If someone's mid.
They're just okay.
They're just okay.
Are we good? Those are good?
Flame. Like if someone's
Fire, hot.
no.
Okay, put it in a sentence.
Like you need to stop flaming me.
No, don't just say that.
That's how it's used.
I don't love that.
What's what's flaming?
Like pressed. Okay, pressed is another one. If someone's
Is it pressuring you?
no.
Blowing you up?
Yeah, blowing you up.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
like on your social media?
No,
Like,
in person.
oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gyat?
So I'll put that in a sentence. So my boyfriend has a gyat
Which is like a big butt.
or a really nice one.
No, he's got a bubble butt. That thing jiggles.
Gyat is
No,
bubble
it
butt?
does not.
Yes,
it's
it-
as hard as a rock.
Okay, no. It doesn't. But it bounces.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I never would have
So
gotten that.
gyat is
But also, you saying my boyfriend has a blank could mean my boyfriend has a car, my boyfriend
I know.
has a head, my boyfriend has a hand.
Okay, but
It
we-
could be anything.
We just explained it though.
Yeah, but now it's helpful. But
yeah.
like it has, when you say something in a sentence, it has to be like my boyfriend has a
No, but
blank
in their
because
language they know.
because he was a baseball player. Which
was a
actually is
baseball
true.
player.
But all baseball
And that's
players,
probably
yeah,
why.
exactly.
Okay,
That's
wait.
funny.
So if you're walking past like a group of guys and they scream "gyat," it's because they think you have a big butt. In
Which
case-
is a
it's
good
their-
thing these days.
Yeah.
apparently.
Right. No, I'm not. I wouldn't be insulted, but I'd be like, why the fuck aren't you just talking to me?
okay.
No
well,
one should be screaming things at
Because they're
anyone walking by.
teenagers.
Well, I definitely don't want to be talking to
Yeah,
teenagers.
I
so-
don't think that they would be
Yeah.
doing that in your generation. I hope not. Anyway,
What is a
Right.
bop? BOP. Bop.
A popular song.
No. No.
okay, what is it?
Do you have any guesses?
That's what my sister says.
No, she's wrong.
Teeny
A
bop.
good song
No.
comes on and she's like, that's a bop.
A what? A teeny bop?
Yeah, teeny bop. Isn't that
That's
word?
that's a phrase from our generation.
No,
Yeah.
a
It's
bop
really
is
older.
like. And okay, do you guys know what it?
That shit slaps.
No. Okay, no, stop talking.
I think slaps is on there.
No.
Okay, what is bop?
Okay, do you guys know what an opposition is, right? An opposition?
Like somebody that's going against you.
Right. A bop is an opposition basically.
Oh.
A bop.
Like
So-
like my principal is a bop.
He's in opposition to you. Like,
Yeah, he
trying to rain
he
on
or
your
she.
parade. Which
he
is
or
an-
she goes
she.
against me. Like
Okay, gotcha.
okay.
So millennial of you.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
Why are
He
you
or she.
sexist?
What is
I'm not. She said he.
No,
After the fact.
after the fact. Okay, what does zesty mean?
Zesty.
Zesty.
I'm gonna flamboyant.
They're cute.
No.
No.
it's-
No. Flamboyant.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be politically correct.
Oh. Somebody that has some characteristics of what we might be a gay flamboyant person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Fine.
yeah, but some usually they're not.
So zesty is the new word.
Yeah.
And they may be gay, they may not be, but it's what we have often in the past, probably politically incorrect for your millennial senses, associated with a gay person. No,
Right. Okay, go.
I know. Sorry.
I've never. Go ahead.
If someone has a pink gun, what does that mean?
I don't like
Oh,
guns.
You told us
gosh.
this one.
I don't know if this is appropriate. So doesn't it mean kind of the same thing as zesty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
How many phrases you need for the same thing?
We had a lot. Come on. Rad.
All right, this is great. So keep going.
Racks. For us,
Okay,
racks.
so Isabel one day said to me something racks, and I'm like,
No,
what?
no, no. I was showing. No, this is
Oh,
how it went.
I'm
I was
showing racks?
No, I was showing Anthony my racks.
Yeah, and I was like, excuse me, and she was
Yeah.
like, what? And I was like, what do you mean you're showing him your rack? And she's like, why are you yelling at me? I'm like, do you know what a rack is? And so in our generation, a rack was a chest, your boobs. And so apparently that is thankfully not what that means,
It means like your money.
Oh my gosh.
which for us was stacks.
But also, do you have cash?
Cash. Cash.
my
Why do you
racks.
have cash?
Don't worry about it.
That doesn't seem like a Gen Z thing.
This is my rack.
she actually works for a living.
Yeah.
I mean, so do I.
Okay. Yeah. These are my racks
Okay.
That's hilarious.
But also,
Racks is
why are you
cash.
showing him those?
because it's cool.
Yeah, they like to show each other money. It's weird.
Money is dirty.
Okay, we have to go quickly down because I have some questions for you after.
Slay.
A positive
Kill it.
thing.
You kill it. Like slay all day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kill it
It's
is
a positive
our
thing.
Yeah.
Acoustic.
Stupid.
Oh.
Acoustic is stupid.
Yeah. Like if I call you, like, why are you being acoustic?
I don't
How
like
did
that.
translate?
No idea.
Don't worry about it.
I think most of them don't translate. Okay, go.
I'm gonna do like two more. Okay, so I don't even really know what this means.
Then why is it on your list?
I know if
Because
you don't
it's
know what it
something
means.
everybody's saying. Sigma. I think I know what it means though.
Sigma.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
Because by the way everyone's using it, I'm pretty sure it means like, oh, if you're Sigma, like you're cool, like you're cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't in Greek life, but I know that there were frats or sororities that
Yeah.
had that in it.
Yeah.
And so that kind of would maybe make
I get
sense.
It would make the opposite of sense.
Well,
Well,
some
if you're
people think
in a
being in a
People are
sorority,
sorority
you're
is
fans.
cool.
No, that's not. What?
Oh yeah, a lot of people think sororities are cool.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean,
guess
no
it's-
offense if
And
people were
fraternities.
in Greek life, but
Okay, one last one.
Okay. Standing on business. I don't know.
no.
Yours.
Standing on business?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Okay, so basically, if you're standing on business,
You're in the chamber.
no. Okay. Whoa.
That was awesome.
No. It basically means like you're Okay, so in the beginning of the year, everyone was like, "I'm gonna stand on business this year." That means you're not gonna take any disrespect, and you're not gonna like let anybody like tell you what to do. So like for example, if someone like this is a way of standing on business. If someone calls you and they tell you wait, you hang up.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Again,
But
teenagers.
also, is anyone
Teenagers.
calling you guys?
no
Yes.
teenagers.
Because, like, you could be on the phone with someone and someone's like, wait, hold on, like, 1 second. And they just hang up because, like, they're standing on business. You don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, so you want to put her to the test real quick?
Yeah, I think you'll get most of these, but I'm curious if she knows all of these too.
If Sarah doesn't know these, I'm
don't-
going to cry.
Wait, do you want me to answer first?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is a Walkman?
Yeah.
Is that, like, a cane?
Nuh-uh. She's faking it.
Do you
No, she doesn't know what.
Do you know what a cassette is?
Yeah, that's, like, the movie thing.
Close.
Okay, so actually they were called movie cassettes too, but there
Yeah.
were two. There was music ones that were smaller.
A movie cassette was a VHS.
Yes. VHS.
A cassette tape.
Went into a Walkman, and you closed the
Oh,
Walkman
so
and it
Walkman's
played
like a
music. Radio was different. This was recorded music, like where you download online now, and you could just download any song.
Like Apple Music?
But we had to go buy a specific album or record with the specific songs on it, and that was all you could get. But we also would go record songs off the radio and make our own mixtapes.
Oh my gosh, I still have some of mine.
100%.
Totally.
Because everything was not available at your fingertips on your phone.
So a Walkman is like one of those things in those old-timey movies where they put the cassette tape
Yes.
in and it closes.
And then they put the
Yep.
headphones on and they danced down the street because they could take music with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. It's like the little holder. It's like basically the size of a cassette tape, but you just slide
Well,
it in.
it's the size of a cassette tape because the cassette tape is what it
All
All right,
plays.
so
Yeah.
we got to move on. So what is a pager?
Oh, I know this one because I want to be a brain surgeon. Isn't a pager
Oh,
like
good job.
where someone like kind of can call you on it? But,
Very
like,
good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
What is a boombox?
Like a radio. Like a big radio.
That's good.
Awesome.
Very good.
I
Like
don't
a
know how
big
you knew that.
speaker.
It's back in style.
Subway Surfers.
They are kind of back in style.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Blockbuster?
That's a movie store where you would get all the movies from.
Oh, how do you know this?
I'm better.
Okay, what were the yellow pages used for?
Huh?
What are the yellow pages?
A yellow page? Like, oh, are those the things during tests where you like write down your planning sheet?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I get a yellow page before every.
Oh.
So yellow pages, you know how you go to Google to look everything up. You want a number for the pizza place to call pizza.
Oh, that's where they write all the numbers on.
So
Right. We didn't
all
have
the
Google.
businesses were in the
It's
book,
like a book.
and they printed it and dropped it off at the houses and the businesses, and you could go look it up alphabetically.
Okay.
But now people just use the chamber directory.
All right.
Sarah loves the chamber.
I know. So what's a landline?
Wait, repeat. A
What-
landline?
A landline.
Okay, so you guys would have like those phones with like the big wires,
Yes.
everything, and it's the line that goes
Dang.
and like so you could
the line.
you could intercept everybody's calls. Like someone could be on the phone in like your bedroom, but Yaya could be listening to it in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's basically a house phone.
I feel like
Attached
she
to
knows
the
most
wall.
of these from movies.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
the only way I know this.
And so I'll tell you one other thing too. If you go all the way back to like your grandma's generation, when they were growing up, they had party lines. So not only was it in your own house, but everybody in the neighborhood could call in and listen to somebody else's conversation.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
100%. Yes,
know that either.
they were party lines, and you had to make sure somebody else was on there, and everybody would listen to and get all the gossip.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
I never knew that.
That's rude.
It
Yeah, I
was
never knew that.
that was how it is. You were on the same line.
I
Right.
did. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, it's kind of. I saw an episode of The Crown, and someone intercepted when one of the kings or princes was having an affair. Someone, like a random civilian, overheard their conversation, and it went into the media. And it's based on true story, so
Wow, never heard of that.
kind of reminds me of that.
So, what's the electric slide?
That's a dance where you slide.
Man, I thought I was going to trump you on a lot of these.
That's still relevant because people still dance it. Like that's at everybody.
That's a
She
Fortnite
loves
Is it?
choreographed dances.
It's everybody dances at weddings.
Well, we already talked about MySpace and cassette tape, so there's one more left.
What is a Rolodex used for?
It's hard.
Isn't that the thing where it's like a roll of stickers?
No.
Wait, a Rolodex? Is that like the Rolex?
No. It's a good guess though, actually. It's a very good guess.
Is it a clock?
No. A Rolex
is it a
is
watch?
clock. No. I love it though.
She was very secure in that answer. Oh, yeah.
So a Rolodex was, you know how you keep track of contacts in your phones?
Yeah.
So you used to have it on paper, and you would flip through the paper alphabetically to try to find that. Like if I had to look up Isabel
So it's like a yellow page, but
for people,
Good, yeah.
Like the yellow pages were for businesses. They actually had white pages that were for people's names.
So messed up.
Yeah. And
I
you used to
do
have to
not like
pay to not be published in the white pages. If you didn't want to be published, you had to pay.
Right.
And then I think later they made it so you could just say, I don't publish my number. But for a while you had to pay to not be published.
Yeah.
Wait, can I make a comment on the yellow page thing again?
Sure.
So every time before we get like a PBA test, we get a yellow paper where we just write down like our reasoning and like our elaboration and stuff.
Right.
So I thought
That's what you thought.
yeah.
It's totally
okay.
relevant.
Yeah.
The point is these are so old you don't know them.
Yeah.
Do you know what a busy signal is?
a signal that has a lot of people on it? Like a lot of people talking on it?
So do you know what call waiting was? Like you have call waiting now, right? Like where somebody can ring in your phone if you're talking on the phone, you can see somebody else is calling you.
You can hold them.
That's call waiting.
Right.
It used to be we didn't have call waiting. So if you were on the phone and somebody called your phone number, you would get a busy
line.
signal. That's what it sounded like because it said somebody's already on the phone.
Oh.
So you'd have to keep calling back over and over again until it
We
rang.
would just hear like music.
That's hold.
That's hold.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you just said that was the same thing.
No, busy signal means you got a sound. It went e. So it's not music. It was the sound, and that meant they were on the phone.
And the person on the other line won't know that you were trying to call.
Right.
Because there were no missed calls back then.
Right.
Like notifications of missed calls.
Right. You didn't know who called you.
That
So,
sucks.
And it didn't go straight to voicemail like we have now.
right.
Well, then we got answering machines, which were revolutionary because somebody could leave you a message when you weren't home.
Oh, yeah. And you just click on the button. You're like,
Yes.
oh, you have like one message. And then like it says like, come home. Beep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
So I have one last question for Sarah because I feel since we're talking about generations, I feel like the millennials get a lot of shit for a lot of different things. So what do you think is the biggest misconception of your generation?
I was not prepared for this. That people like loop us in with Gen Z, which the older Gen Zs, I think, are known for not wanting to work hard and being lazy and calling out and no call, no show, which, I mean, I can't speak for everyone in my generation, but that's not me and any of my friends. So I feel like we get looped in with the younger generation who doesn't care to work.
I would agree with that. The one thing that I have noticed that I may sort of agree with, and I'm not saying you specifically, is that what I've noticed is millennials are very, generally speaking, very entitled. Do you?
Dang. You were
I mean,
straight up.
I'm. This is what this show is about: being raw and honest. And I mean, I hear that
Like
a lot, and I
entitled
kind of like,
how?
I don't know, like they're. Like we had the Gen X, like we had to work our asses off for the things that we have, and I feel like a lot of millennials have been spoon fed, and I'm not saying you,
I know.
but they've depended on their parents a lot. They've been given opportunities more than having had to work their asses off for them. I don't know how else to.
I feel like that's true for Gen Z.
I definitely feel like the older millennials, because believe it or not, millennials are starting to turn 40. Because it's really 82 and younger that are millennials. So millennials are turning, like that means this year they're turning 40. The oldest millennials are turning 42. So that older generation, like it's not that much younger than you and me. And so there
But
is
it's still a different generation.
it is. And who did it to them?
Their parents.
The baby boomers and some older Gen X. Because I think what happened is the Gen X, like we were the latchkey kids. They were like, oh, go play in the streets and don't come home for 10 hours because we don't want to deal with you. Just go outside. We don't want to deal with you, right? So then those people were like, oh, I've got to take care of this kid because I wasn't cared for. So it was like a swing the other way of parents saying, I wasn't cared for, so I'm going to like overly care for these kids. So it's kind of a fault of baby boomers and some Gen Xers.
like being sheltered.
Yeah, like you get a trophy because you showed up. You know,
Right.
like That's why there's a sense of entitlement, because everybody got a trophy. Everybody got a participation
Right. And I'm
award.
not disagreeing with the reason why.
Yeah.
My point was that is what I'm
true.
seeing, that is true for whatever the reasons are.
I will say I have a lot of millennials that work for me that are nurses and paramedics, and they work hard. Like, a lot of them, it's their second job. They're firefighters, they're nurses, paramedics. Like, they work hard. So I do think, agree that that's a stereotype. I do think it's a bit of a bad rap. And
Thank you.
certainly,
And that's what I was saying. They get it. They have a bad rap.
they do. And I mean, you work really hard.
you.
We see it, you know. So I know you're saying not Sarah, but that's what I'm saying. There's certainly the ones that make the headlines because, you know, like this one, and she was like in her 20s and had just graduated. So she's almost on the cusp of the young millennials, Gen Z. And she was like, I just can't work this 9-to-5 job right after she got out of college. And everybody's like, welcome to the world, honey. Like, this is where it's at, you know? So I think those are the ones that people respond to as like, oh, they're entitled, you know?
Right.
And I'm sure there's some things like, I need a mental health day, you know, but
Yeah.
how do you feel about that?
Like
Yeah, we
2
didn't
hours
get mental
ago.
health days.
No.
We did
I'd
not.
never done that.
We
that I
didn't
know
get
of.
them. That wasn't an option for us. That wasn't even heard of.
Yeah.
I mean, now, like when I was a kid, my mom was like, "Ah, you're fine, go to school." Like we did not even get
in
sick
school?
days.
I thought you were talking about at work.
Well,
That too.
Both.
We
Even
did
when
not
there was
get mental health
there
days.
was a meme not too long ago about when there was a, you know, if it's too windy, school gets called off now. And back then it was like, you know, hide under a desk, and
Yeah.
put a book over your head and get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I never missed a day of school because my school was private, so they could make their own rules. And they said as long as you don't have an absence all semester, you can skip an exam. And so I was like, well, I can't. I want to skip an exam, so I'll be there every day.
That's good motivation.
It was legit. So yeah, like 2 hours ago, I don't want to call anyone out. But we're trying to get an intern for something at work, and we're struggling to even get a call back. And like so I was telling our CEO, I was like, I don't understand it, because even though I did unpaid internships, I knew that it was a school credit, so I'm going to work my butt off to even get an interview. Like, what are these kids doing?
Yeah.
And so
interesting.
she's like, well, of course you did. But, which was nice of her to say. But I just don't understand.
So are you
the
getting
mentality.
people that are interested and then you reach out and they don't call you
Correct.
back?
It's been 8 people.
That submit a resume or
Yes.
an application and then they don't call back. Wow.
Yes.
And
So our
they're-
CEO tried to call this I don't even know who the applicant is, so if she's listening, I don't know who you are. I just said it's a
Right.
female, but that's all I know about her. And so she called. Our CEO said, call me at 11 a.m. She didn't call at 11 a.m. So then our CEO called her and was like, are you... Anyway, she didn't answer. Point is, we still haven't heard from this girl.
Yeah.
And that's when I had the conversation with our CEO. I was like, I don't understand it, because I was like begging for an internship because I knew I needed it for school.
And are these millennials?
No,
this
Gen
is
Z.
the
This
Gen
is the
Z.
older Gen Z.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gen Z's in college.
Yeah.
They're making me look bad.
Well, you can learn lessons from that for sure. And your mom will teach you, because she's not going to let you do
No,
that.
I mean, she's already looking to start working this summer because
Yeah.
at 14, there's places that'll take her, and
Yep.
she's got.
I want money.
I like it. That's good. That's great.
Yeah.
And when you start to earn it yourself, you have a newfound appreciation for it. That is the best way to teach a kid, is make them earn it.
Yeah. I can buy myself nerd gummy clusters.
And flowers,
Yeah,
according to
I
Miley
could buy
Cyrus.
myself. Do you know how many times I heard that song on Valentine's Day?
Really?
Oh my God.
It was like on repeat on the radio. But I love the song, so it's
That's
great.
a great song. She's actually brilliant. That song is brilliant. So anyway,
Who sings that?
Miley Cyrus.
I knew that. She has good Christmas songs.
I love her
I
voice.
always-
I don't think I know her Christmas songs.
I don't
And I
think
have
it
a whole
either.
Christmas playlist.
Isn't it like All I Want for Christmas Is You?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Mariah
Mariah
Carey,
Carey.
who is
Oh.
the queen of Christmas songs.
Her.
That's why every artist now records Christmas songs, because Mariah Carey has single-handedly lived off that song pretty much her whole life because she makes so much money from it. So every recording artist now makes Christmas music in the hopes that they could get even like 25% of that because it's so much money.
Yeah, I like her.
So I know we're probably kind of at our end, but I do want to ask, as part of our spicy bite, we didn't prep Sarah for this either.
Oh, no.
Do you have a short, either best date, don't have to say names, or worst date that you want to share with us that is...
I want to hear the worst date.
I know, worst, because you have some probably good
Oh,
ones.
my gosh. So I have this on my Hinge profile right now. It says... I have an FAQ on there just because, like, people ask the same freaking questions all the time. So I'm like, I'm from South Florida, yes. Anyway, so then I put on there, do you like to be sang to on the first date? So this has happened twice to me. 2 different times, men have sang directly to me. And I'm just like, first of all, I don't even like that when I'm in a serious relationship. I dated a singer for like 5 years. And he annoyed me every time he sang. He was a good singer, but it was just like...
It was cringy.
Yes. And he was just annoying. So I was just like, just stop. So it also might have triggered me when these 2 first dates were after him. So they sang straight to me.
On the
and
first
like
date.
eye
Staring in your
contact.
eyes.
And so I'm like, and they were both fine singers. It was fine. But I mean, their voices were fine, but I was just like,
I can't imagine.
why? And like, where do I look? Like, you're staring into my eyes, so I don't know where else to look. It was the worst. Oh, both of them were the worst. So I have that on my Hinge profile.
Do
not sing to me.
Ever.
Well, I specify on the first date on my Hinge profile just so that I don't sound like a brat, but really don't sing to me.
That is
It's pretty
hilarious.
funny. That's a great movie, like little scene too. Like
It
for
was-
bad dates. Like,
yeah, I was like,
have a guy sing to her.
How
but
has
she's
this
like,
happened to me twice?
So you would not appreciate it if I got you one of those telegrams for your birthday.
Well, I'm definitely not hooking up with those people. So hooking up, as in kissing.
Making out.
Yeah.
A really hot telegram person.
I mean,
So can
Only
I tell
time
you,
will
I'm
tell.
going to tell you a very embarrassing moment. So for my 13th birthday, I was living out west. I had like a ton of people at my house for this birthday, and I don't know, there's probably 40 friends, and we were outside on the patio where we had a pool table and the pool and all, and we were hanging out, and all of a sudden, this guy comes out onto the patio, and it was a telegram that my godmother had sent.
Oh my gosh.
I was so nervous that I literally peed my pants
At 13.
right there on the spot in front of everyone.
oh my God,
That's
you
how
have to do it to
embarrassed
Isabel.
and nervous I was.
Wait, what is a telegram?
I knew. I was going to say, does she even know what that is? I was going to ask you.
Is that like a...
Have you ever seen Elf?
No, wait, is that like a person that's like not real?
No.
Like, you
No,
can, like-
that's a hologram.
Yeah.
That's good, though. I like you
I
have
can
word
hear Janine
association.
laughing out there. It's
So
hilarious.
great.
Is it...
So a telegram, what we're talking about is a singing telegram. So you pay another person
To come sing?
to come sing to somebody in real life.
Have you ever seen Elf?
Yeah.
So Buddy goes to see his dad for the first time, and his dad assumes that he's a telegram or a singogram or whatever.
I don't think that much into the movie.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
the scene is, and so then he's like, "Is this a singogram? Then sing." And so then Buddy's like, "I love you, I love you, I love you."
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some old movies where there's some singing telegrams.
Yeah.
But they're probably really old now. But yeah, it used to be a thing all the time because we didn't have social media.
Yeah, I thought that was a hologram. I thought that was like, I thought you just said like,
I mean, that would be a pretty big budget of your grandma to hire a hologram
yeah,
to
that's
come
why I
and
was
sing
like,
at you.
why would a hologram come like walk up to you? If it's
No.
not real.
It was a
It would be
telegram.
pretty tight.
What? So like, was that? Were you?
Yeah, I don't think that really happens these days.
No.
No.
The
so,
singing telegrams?
No.
I bet you they're still around if you
I
wanted
mean, I'm
them.
sure they're still around, but I don't.
No, I don't like I know like, isn't John Mayer a singer?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he would do that.
No. I'm pretty sure people pay him to come sing at their party.
Not the same.
No,
That's
not
a
the same.
hired act.
Yeah,
And
he'll
I'm
come
pretty
in-
sure his budget's like $1 million.
At
A
least.
singing telegrammer is like it's a surprise. They come for like 5 minutes to sing you happy birthday or whatever the case may be, and then they leave.
How much is
I
that?
have no idea.
We can give you some yellow pages and you can look it up and call him.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay.
On the
Maybe
landline.
one of my guys,
landline.
one of those first dates
I'll
should
use my Google.
invest in that.
Yeah.
She'll use her Google. So that it is something that's super interesting to me because you've never known a world without technology.
No.
Like the iPhone came out before you were born.
You would
I
not have
low-key-
survived.
No, I low-key wish I didn't grow up in a world full of technology.
Super interesting.
I don't.
Because why?
I wish I didn't because I can't enjoy life anymore. I can't enjoy life with other people without technology, and it's such a bummer.
You can totally enjoy life without
No, but,
technology because you have a choice.
No, with other people because other people won't let
Won't
go
do
of
it. They're
I get
stuck
it.
on there.
So I don't know, and obviously I like technology and all that, but I wish I got to experience life
Playing outside
Yeah.
and coming
and
home when it's dark.
getting bruises all over your knees, playing football outside till the lights come on, and then you gotta go inside to eat dinner, and then you read a book.
We're going way back here.
I was like the tales of yore,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
decades
I don't know.
ago.
I wish I got to experience it because
It was pretty
It was
great.
a lot of fun.
It was so
amazing.
Great. I
Yeah.
know. Nobody knew where we were. They couldn't get a hold of us. It was phenomenal.
yeah, in
Yeah.
your face, Mom.
Well, look, ladies, this has been fun. I think we're good.
Yeah. I think that was
any
awesome.
parting words?
No,
Do you want to come back?
huh?
Do you want to come back? We'll talk about something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you liked it.
we'll have to bring
you
you
did
two
good.
back.
I think we
y'all
did great.
we should have an episode where it's the four of us and we just talk.
I think we just did that.
Yeah, we just did that.
No, another one.
Another
Yeah,
one.
we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a
Okay.
different subject.
Right.
But we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, guys.
Super fun. Can't wait to have you back.
And be sure to leave us a 5-star review, and we'll be back soon with Nancy Reagan talking about skincare. So if you have any questions, you can DM us on Instagram, or what's our email? Do you remember our email?
Sweet and spicy podcast1@gmail.com.
That's right. Good memory. So you can email us at that if you want to ask some questions, because we'll be recording that soon.
Or even recommend some topics you want to hear about.
Yeah. We have some ideas that are coming. We'll talk more about dating soon. Some updates on that.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Carolina talk about her boyfriend.
I'll give you guys a 5-star if Mom gets me Chick-fil-A.
Nice. We're in.
Done.
I'll get you
Actually-
Chick-fil-A for a
Ooh,
5-star review.
Y'all get
Yeah.
a 5-star. Y'all get a 6-star review for that one.
Nice.
So we'll be back soon. So stay tuned and have a great weekend.